Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Halloween might be over, a new week might have started, but we do have one more sleep research to go to get our last hurrah in. Let's head in, check out last night's sleep research with the week already in progress. So, based on the response from everyone, thank you for your engagement. We're on Snowdrop to start this week. So let's head in and check out how things went for last night. Hoping to see some last spooky scaries before we fully commit to the chilly week ahead. Full 100 sleep score, not as much sleep because I had an early morning. That's why I'm coming to you late today. 0 dozing. All cyclical waves of snoozing and slumbering. Been a minute since I've seen that. Very interesting. But snoozing's going to win out with that 11% more. Kind of expected. Usually I'm out of I'm on the higher part of the wave than the bottom part. But let's see where we end up. Ooh, just shy, 199 million drowsy power, full 8 spawns, and a little bit of everything. Let's see who's at camp. Okay, some big Pokemon and something new. Swalot atop belly, and then slacking, munching on some big piles of green grass. That's new, that's fun and exciting. Haven't seen slacking before. That's just a brand new Pokemon. Shuppet, Haunter, Halloween Hat Pikachu, getting at least a seasonal spawn in there. Gengar, unique to this event, not showing up any other time on green grass. Another Halloween Hat Pikachu, Mimikyu. Aww. I also want it eventually to have a seasonal hat. And Bayleaf. No pumpkins today, though. But a nice big chunk of XP and Dream Shards, and that's not even including the big spawn for today. Let's take a look. Snacking sleep. And the 3-star at that. Brand new. It is the world's laziest Pokemon, spending all day lying down and lolling about. On very rare occasions, you might even see a slacking that dozed off while snacking on the grass around it. And there we have it. Adorable. Alright, who's hungry? One Sleep Hat Pikachu, and that is it. There we go. Sleep Hat. Halloween Hat. Pikachu having many hats. Oh, look at that. Swalot's nearly ready to be recruited. But I've got a good start on everybody else. Gengar I'm still working on. But I got some other hungry Pokemon that I would be okay with too. Get an ingredients ticket for today's daily gift. You know what? I haven't recruited one all Halloween and I got all the Eevees. Let's just make this nice and easy. Because Pikachu is a middle evolution, it does take 7. And I'm just going to leave Gengar where it is. That all good. Yeah, just finish while I'm ahead. Pumpkaboo was really all I was looking for at this point. Ooh, good question. Mimikyu. Slacking is the more fantastical spawn, but I think Mimikyu is going to be better candy put to use. And that amounted to 26,000 dream shards, which is good. Add that to the pot. All right, one skill check today. A hasty Pikachu. No berry finding. Apple, apple, ginger. And this does not evolve. So we're really looking for berry finding, helping bonus, helping speed. No skill level up either. Inventory up. 2 of them. Skill trigger, ingredient finder, inventory up. All the inventory. Okay, no. Scott, the skill trigger is okay, but everything else, unnecessary. Looks like the pumpkin is starting to go a little sour, so it's alright. I had an absolute blast for this Halloween event. I just had so much fun. Got some great spawns. So, really just fun and exciting time. To wrap out the rest of this last week, finished with an S rank. Got to Master 17, so didn't quite make it into the highest ranks of Master, but still did a pretty commendable job, all things considered. Finished all of the Halloween missions. Chose to go to Snowdrop for the week, and then I'll be flipping over to Amber Canyon once that pops. For this week, we're just looking to get to Master 3 before that happens, get that Delibird incense. I would not be sad with Delibird incense, not the incense that I most need from Snowdrop, but still good. Favorite berries, stick to bed on time. Oh, we do have a Candy's task. But I can wait until the end of the week. None of this is... The only things that are really going to be timely is getting to Master 3 before I go. Continue to pick up some more sleep points. Just want to save up enough for that oval stone for Happiny. It's the next big hurdle. It's getting that to Chansey. Start getting a different egg collector. There are also still, by the time this goes up, you'll have about 3 hours left to get those Halloween bundles. I did well enough that I don't feel compelled to pick it up. This would be the time where it's like, oh, I want to get that Pumpkaboo incense. But what's new in there is the Good Sleep Day bundle, because we do have that also happening this week. So keep that in mind. We got some news. We don't. We got gifts, because it's the start of a new month. So there's a good camp ticket and 1,000 sleep points, and now I have enough for that oval stone. So I guess when I'm ready, I can take care of that. Not ready today, but should be soon, because that also is going to be candy use. So probably this week. But while I'm here, and it's been a little bit more than 12 hours, we have all 50 research friends checking in. Thank you, everyone, for your continued sleep research. Ooh! I see a nice flex there, Snoozy Rome. I see you in your shiny event Pokemon. Very nice. I was fortunate enough to get a couple of those for the holiday spawns, but wasn't lucky for Halloween. Maybe next year. Who knows? But, as you can see, and maybe might have guessed by the loadout, this week, I got desserts and drinks again. I thought about it for half a second to see if I wanted to maybe reroll to try to get curries and stews, but then I also remembered I'm going to be changing places towards the end of the week. I might get curries and stews when I go to Amber Canyon. So I'm just going to go with what I'm doing right now, and I'll just continue to make tea time corn scones. got it to 64, so finally got it over that threshold. And I'm just gonna keep working on making Tea Time Corn Scones for the rest of the week and try to get it as high up on its level as I possibly can. Unfortunately, don't have the added bonus of the good camp ticket anymore for this week. So my thoughts on the matter are just based on what we have for loadout. I'm gonna, with the way that ingredients are getting collected, I obviously wanted to get enough of a start that I can reliably and reasonably make the dish that I need. But now that I have collected for dinner, how are we looking? I've got a good solid day ahead of milk, but I'm also in a place with ice. I had Blastoise on overnight just to get the milk. But now that I have collected from everyone, right? I have got all the skill triggers. I don't want to do this. Good. Because I'm on Snowdrop Tundra, there's something else I can also do. Ooh, not been seeing any skill triggers from Gardevoir. Concerning. Might need to get Dedede on the team. But I can now get Glaceon. Glaceon will get that milk that I still need, will offer helping bonus, and will get those additional skill triggers so I can have a bigger pot. So we'll make that space there. I'm okay with Blastoise being on the back bench for a little bit. I should be able to get enough passive milk from Glaceon that should be fine, because it's 9 per meal. I've got enough of a head start that shouldn't be too big of an issue. But at this point, like, I've got so much of other ingredients that I only need the 2 more to what's in there, so all well and good. No extra tasty, but we're gonna have bigger cooks this week to make up for that. Because I do want to try to get as much regular XP on this dish as possible. And there may be rare instances where if I get some of those double triggers, I might just make the pancakes instead. We have that as a possibility too. And there to Ultra 1. Making some steady progress. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, and yes, lots of Spun Stops. Get us a few extra ingredients in there, because we got a little bit of room now. Got nearly 200 extra room for ingredients. So these Pokemon can really tear it up now. Because now that's 2 helping bonus Pokemon on this team. So these ingredient collectors should just be tearing it up. But that is what I have for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know how your Halloween event went down in the comments below. I want to live vicariously just a little bit more while I can. And let me know what you got going on this week. Always also happy to hear about that. And I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Got another early start tomorrow. And we'll see how this little experiment goes. But until then, sleep well.